little iterations, a little back and forth, and now we finally have realized that 60% of Gen X is women, and they're the best. To a Friday, and this morning I had a wonderful idea. I'm thinking about starting a Kickstarter since we have the deadline, you know, and this idea just popped in my head, and it's all about execution. I don't want to keep any ideas, so let's just try it. So that's what came to my head, and this week we'll be starting a Kickstarter campaign. And you know, our mission is very clear. We're trying to make sure that humanity's future exists and their career exists in general. So we have the product. People are spending 18 minutes on average on it every day, which is amazing. And right now the mission is, let's try to expand this to the world and make sure that, you know, the whole world reaches it. Even like you know, the developing areas can actually have access to this, because education is the way that can actually change it for everyone. For me, education changed my life, and that way I want to give back to the community and in the world by changing their life through AI education. Okay, so I wrapped up the description for our Kickstarter. For Kickstarter, there's like a pre-launch, there's a launch. So now we're not even at the pre-launch. We just have like all the description, the pictures made, and we'll generate some videos, because the videos really matter, and also the pictures. It's all about storytelling and what we're trying to do. So we'll put more effort into it before we actually launch it. And other than that, you know, went over the weekly calendar, and I saw how packed last week was. And you know, when it's too much, you might burn out. So you know, today I might take it slow. And the next week is actually a very packed week. There's events every day, and in the morning I also have like sessions next to like content and gym. So for me, it's like my meetings always start after 2 p.m. I never try to have meetings before 2 p.m. unless they're like partners based out of Germany, or you know, a different time zone, different country. So I only have one meeting per week that is before 2 p.m. All of my meetings are between 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. and then it's event after 6. And the mornings are solely for execution, content, the gym. So those are the three negotiables in my mornings. To Ethiopian mixer every month. Ethiopian mixer happens. Ethiopians living in the city, meeting up for the culture. You know, it's amazing meeting Ethiopian people once in a while. So wrapped up the networking event. Was great meeting up other Ethiopian people living in the city. Most of the time I go to a lot of tech events, and all the people I meet are like startup founders, or people in VCs, or people in AI. But right now, you know, like you meet people in finance, people who are doctors, people working in the, you know, at UN, social space. It's a different world. And it was great meeting people from other sides of the world. And yeah, wrapping it up for the day. Welcome back to a Saturday. Today I'm creating content for our Kickstarter. It's all about the video. We're making a cinematic video explaining, you know, future of work, future of humans, and you know, the movement that we're trying to push. And I made today's content was all about marketing. And, you know, all the big businesses, they had great marketing. Apple, it's all about the marketing. The product has to be on point and perfect, but then marketing is also that much important to make sure, you know, the product is being used by people around the world. And today I'm heading to the NGO. It's a Saturday. I'll be teaching the kids AI, so you know, I'm just grabbing breakfast here, and then this park is nice. They're kind of changing it up. It's October, but you know, they're already setting up the Christmas market. The park's already gone, like Bryant Park, so I think they're already kind of like setting up the ice rink and everything. And it feels early that it's already October, and you know, there are already winter vibes happening. Wrapped up our team meeting. It was exciting. I told them about the Kickstarter campaign. So this morning we got a reply from Kickstarter saying that we can't actually raise funds for the whole company. It has to be just a product. So we did submit another appeal. If it gets accepted, then that's perfect, because Kickstarter is mostly just for products. The good thing is we have the campaign video either way, whether this gets approved or not. We'll be using the campaign video to fundraise, and grateful that we actually had the video made yesterday. And now today the plan is, we have our meetings for the day, marketing, platform dev, posting the job positions. Done my meetings for today. Productive Monday. Replied back to Kickstarter to make another reply, make some adjustments. So they want it to be fully product based, and they also want to highlight new features, like new dev features that we're working on. So we already did that, and then I'm already making content too. Okay, but yeah, someone just randomly was making content too, just jumping in front of people. But yeah, so now we have the Kickstarter project updated. Currently I'm heading to, there's an event, Entrepreneurs Roundtable. It's at Microsoft Research in Soho. Today I really pulled it down, even though I was literally, yeah, that guy's literally just trying to get hugs, I guess. I just didn't understand when he jumped in front of me. But yeah, Microsoft Research, Entrepreneurs Roundtable. Proud of myself for holding through, even though, I felt really bad with this cold. But, it's the weather changes happening, the season's changing. We're still going through, and the hard days make the easy days easier, literally. So yeah, let's head out to this event. So I just got this message that our Kickstarter project just got approved. It's so exciting. This morning we started with it not being approved. We just had to do the iterations, a little back and forth, and now we finally have it. So I guess we can kind of like host this live, and then super excited to release all the content and the video we made for this. Such an exciting day. It's all about persistence.
Katie, Zach, Shaw, please. We'll take some questions as well, but please tell us about the program. What is this program?
Met some exciting entrepreneurs, and now since our campaign is live on Kickstarter, we'll post that video. I'm so excited to post this on all social media platforms so that this can go live everywhere. Honestly, I'm just super excited about this campaign, and then we'll see how this goes. So let us get this posted. Up to our Kickstarter project, already raising 16% of the funds. So we already raised around $4,000 out of the $25,000 we set out on Kickstarter, and it was crazy. I didn't expect this to happen in a few hours. That literally happened just in a few hours, and like now we're just going to be pushing, promoting most of the campaign to make sure it has momentum, and it's the first 48 hours that actually matter. And if we can reach 30%, then Kickstarter's algorithm can actually push it for us. And I'm also sending this to VCs because right now the whole point is we're raising seed money, and this Kickstarter will just be another metric that investors can see that we can raise money even without traditional VC. And I'm already sending this to the different VCs that I know, sending them the campaign video, but then also our metrics, like our users spending 18 minutes on average, but then also that we raised money on Kickstarter, and we're already doing that. It's all about using what you have, and then momentum builds on momentum. So currently hopping on my meetings. We do have the R&D call scheduled. So my call for today, and I just realized that 60% of Gen X is women, and they're the best executors. They're the ones killing it, ranging from course creation to operations to marketing, and they're the ones killing it right now. Our top performers are women, and this explains it that this is not the boring, your typical tech startup made by those engineers on the corner. This is like a company made by humans for humans, and that's what makes us different at Gen X, and it's exciting seeing that. It's something that just makes it super special, and it's not a coincidence. It's more like it attracts people who are actually driven by the mission and not just by the tech. because normally in the tech world, women are like underrepresented, like less than 25% women in most companies. And you know, some companies like Cluely, that's just male engineers doing the whole shit. That's like the typical AI startup. But for us, it's completely a different shift, and we're basically flipping the script and making sure that this is like something that lasts and is something that is, you know, has a long-lasting impact. So now I'm heading out to an event. It's an AI rooftop mixer. So let's head out there.
So everybody that has a side phone was like, I can help you. Recent studies show that nearly half of all American households use smart speakers such as Siri, Google Assistant. In this office, there are researchers and engineers working on.
They're actually based in the UK. Most of the video was from there, but now they have an office here in Soho, which is exciting. It's an exciting company. Their voice AI is amazing, and it was great seeing the demos. Now ending the day, taking it slow, and yeah. The weather is perfect, and it's a perfect evening to kind of end the day early.